can tell Brute misses MMOs. I do miss MMOs. I do miss like EverQuest and stuff, and guilds and questing and raids and PvP raids, and I do. But the grinding part I don't miss.
The amount that I used to raid back in WoW was the equivalent to you having your stream as like a second job.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing I don't miss.
Like I committed to that.
That's why
so
like I pulled away from raiding and I got into just like PvP raids because it was more chill. PvE raids were just so much work all the time. I'm like, oh, I got sad. That's why
I retired.
But when games like launch games and the PvE gear is just way better than the PvP gear, then I'm just like, oh, I can't do both all the time, people, while playing other games. This is too much work. That's why I said it when the MMO comes out. I mean, don't get me wrong, though. I would love to be a full-time streamer and just play MMOs. I would be so relaxed all the time. But yeah, today we're going to go do some quests, a little bit of crafting, and a little bit of this, and I'm going to worry about having good aim and being on caffeine.
You would have to be more creative with your content then, though.
Yeah, but if I'm a guild master and my guild's awesome, then there you go. And I could talk...
Asmon Gold, then.
I would be what?
You'd be Asmon Gold, then.
I've heard of him. What is he? I know he's an MMO streamer.
WoW streamer.
Yeah, and just have like an epic community. But
his community is not that epic, but it's not bad.
Why are they not epic? Are they fully sweaty
really
tryhards? Oh yeah. See, I would be the opposite.
Like really
I'd be like, you suck and you have a family and a life and kids? No problem. We're the guild for you. That's Brutalis' kind of lifestyle. The gaming world, where people have lives outside of the gaming world but enjoy gaming. And Brutalis just happens to be good. That's like my motto. It'd be like that guy that said, oh, you're trying to get top 500 pred? I'm like, no, I work full time, you fuck. I have a life. I like to travel the world and go see things. I go to work and I put money in a savings account and then I spend that money on travel trips while I game full time and try to live the dream of being a content creator and just hanging out with the boys.
Like if streaming was around when I was raiding, I would be a millionaire. It's so much. Oh
yeah, you know, I talked about it to my brother. I was, you imagine streaming is around like just how if it was really popular 5 years ago, and it's like you can't. It wasn't. He's like, even if you streamed 10 years ago, there was no one watching. The content wasn't there.
Like 15 years ago.
Yeah, like, you know. But then you think about like our internet speed. Yo, what's up, Tombstone? We're always alive, brother. We're always alive. Yeah, I mean, streaming existed. There's a guy here.
Lots of people made videos instead of actually streaming, though.
A whole bunch of guys here. So much is Bloodhound today. Oh, that's our team. Right here. On me. Broke. Going back really quick to heal. I broke the purple. Nice. Broke that guy too. Hang on down, Forge. I'll kill him. Ooh. Guy's a smurf. Ain't no bronze player fucking running around with fucking wingbands. Pop me in the head. I'm not the only one smurfing. It's impossible. But you just don't see bronze guys running with wingbands if they're real bronze. Or popping you in the head. You could have got like a shot though. Chance Morris made a killing from it. I have no idea who Chance Morris is. Remember, I'm not an MMO guy, or I'm not a WoW guy, so all these WoW people I've never heard of, or even piqued a little interest, other than Soda Poppin'. He was like the only one that I knew. Oh, and Tally. But I mean, the money you make now is more what you would have made 10 years ago. That's the thing. Because gaming is now accepted. People watch streams versus TV. The platforms bring in money. I mean, like even 5 years ago, bits wasn't even a thing. Bits didn't even become a thing until what, 2 years ago. They didn't even have Twitch affiliate. There was only partners, and partners were even more hard back then. I mean, Amazon really pushed the streaming world when they bought Twitch, and they pumped all this money into it. And that just happened happened 2.5 years ago. People forget that.
And then Twitch bought Curse.
Yeah.
Amazon bought Curse, yeah. Or the Curse client, yeah.
My mic is doing the hissing thing again. Did that yesterday. This should fix it. It's usually when I lowered it. Whenever this reset, it does it. I don't know why. Like the gain's too high. But that should be good now. But like, you know, I thought about like, oh, imagine all the hours I put in EverQuest if I would have gamed, like streamed it. I'm like, yeah, streaming didn't really exist. And then even if you did, the monetization wasn't there.
We've got some people dropping close to us.
A few. We got
like,
a lot.
A lot.
I don't have a gun, dude.
Yeah, I'm going the wrong door. Yeah.
Operation Save Dawnforge. We're gonna stop letting these guys drop us in these places, man. I have armor.
Well, there was like five of them that dropped in.
Look at these guys, dude. These guys are double fortifying their house with a Watson and a Gibraltar. I have Dawnforge. Operation Revive Dawnforge in full effect.
I always choose like the wrong house too. I'm like, all right, I think people went in the other one. Oh no, there's Watson in there with a shotgun.
But I think being like a majority streamer on MMOs and just doing FPSs on the sides with like my variety, I think that would be a blast. That it would just be relaxing knowing that I don't have to aim good when I get on. The cool thing is that the stream market is just becoming less competitive. Go me.
No guns, all right.
There's a gun for you, Don Forge. Like, that's one thing that I like that's going on right now, which I think is sort of funny. Dude, Brutalis is meant to have a battle axe. Brutalis is meant to be a plate wearer, massive character in the front line of the PvP raids, charging it into open world, calling everyone bitches. Right, Don Forge?